Yeah, when Gunner came in the second half of that Texas game, the run game seemed to really open up for you guys. What does Gunner's presence sort of do for this rushing attack, especially with his own mobility and the way he's willing to run?
I mean, it's great for us. It's great for the team. It's just you kind of really have to take an accountability that he can run the ball. So it makes it harder to for defenses to play us. So that's something that'll be huge for us moving forward.
You're from the state of Louisiana, Louisiana native, going back to play in the Superdome there. Sort of memories do you have of being in that stadium, and what's sort of your excitement level for playing in that game?
I mean, I mean, words can't describe how excited I am to be back home, playing in New Orleans, playing in Louisiana. But I actually don't have that good of a history with games in that stadium. I lost in the state championship. It was terrible. My brother lost in college, I believe, twice in that stadium. But his last game there, he won. So I can't say we're on the upside of what we call it, the dome curse. So man, it's going to be electric. I can't wait. I'm excited about it.
Trevor, I just want to see if I can get you to kind of talk about your journey this year. Some good ups, some downs with the injuries and everything, and here you are now back healthy. Georgia's ready to, looking to make a title run.
Yes, sir.
Just what all that has been like for you this year.
I mean, it's been a blessing, honestly. I feel like every setback was just way of God talking to me. Just telling me to be patient. You know, and I feel like it's great to have guys in this building and on the team to be there for me in those times. So I mean, it's been crazy, and coming back from injuries is nobody wants to be injured. Nobody wants to miss games or anything like that. So just being able to come back and have the game that I had, just trying to keep building on that and keep, stacking days moving forward.
What did you have to wear for your ribs during the last game, and is it better, or are you still going to be wearing that for this game?
Now I'll definitely be wearing it, but my ribs are a lot better. It's no pain in there whatsoever, but I'll definitely be wearing it. It's like a little flight jacket. It's just something to protect my ribs.
How bad was the injury? Was they cracks, fractures, broken? Your ribs were busted up, but how bad?
That was pretty bad. Yeah, it was pretty bad, man. But like I said, healthy now and just excited to be back out there with the guys.
I know you've been asked about Nate in the past, but just from what you've seen from him, this year, I would assume you probably try to take him under your wing just a little bit and just kind of where you think he's at in this point in his young career.
I mean, I feel like he's ahead of most. He's having a great freshman season, and I feel like he will only build from here. So just trying to help him slow the game down is just something I've been trying to help him with all season. But as you see, he has no problem doing that himself. So I'm just really proud of him, proud of what he's done, and just can't wait to see what the future holds for him.
What do you expect to see from Notre Dame's defense when you guys line up in New Orleans?
I mean, they're a fast, physical defense. They don't do a lot of crazy things, crazy stunts or anything, but they will play hard. They will swarm the ball, and they will play tough all 4 quarters.
In-person questions at this time? All right, we'll switch over to Zoom questions.
First Zoom question will go to Ted Lewis with the Times-Picayune.
Yeah, Trevor, you talked about seeing your brother in the Sugar Bowl. What's it like being a little brother and trying to live up, to someone of Travis's stature? How much do y'all talk? And the other question is, you talk about the ups and downs of this season. How much were you afraid that back in the spring when you had the rest that you had somehow derailed your college career at Georgia just right off the bat?
I mean, just having someone in that position, my brother is there for me no matter what goes on, no matter what happens. He's someone I can call and count on. It's a blessing to have someone in that position. Like I always say, a living, breathing example that's doing and that's at where I'm trying to be. So it's just a blessing. And, just like you said, how did I feel when I had the injury? I mean, it really didn't faze me much. It was just like more of a mental thing than anything. Just like I said, having those guys in the locker room around the building, just trusting and believing in me, it kind of made it easier to come back and, be myself.
Thanks.
Next question to Wade Cheek.
Trevor, with the switch from Carson to Gunner, how was your relationship with Gunner over these last couple of weeks between the SEC championship game and the Sugar Bowl developed? And is there anything that has stood out to you that's given confidence in you with your new quarterback?
I mean, I've always had confidence in Gunner. Me and Gunner have been having a great relationship since high school. You know, he comes in and work hard every day like he's quarterback one since I've been here. So it's really like it's nothing's new to me. Like I'm just, you know, happy for him, excited for him. I have a great relationship with Carson also. You know, I'm rooting for him, you know, wishing him nothing but the best. But you know, like I said, you know, Gunner's fearless, man, and that's just something that really stands out about him to me the most.
Next, we'll go to Palmer Toms.
Yeah, Trevor, just going back to the injury stuff, what are the type of things that you do to try to maybe help ribs heal, and how big has this last 3 weeks off been for you?
I mean, these 3 weeks have been huge, you know, just giving my body time to rest and recover. But there's really nothing you can do for a rib injury but time. You know, time is the only thing that heals it. So for me, it was the more staying in shape, you know, just, you know, not sitting around doing nothing, you know, doing what my body could tolerate at the time.
Next question to go to Bailey Burmaster.
Two questions for you, Trevor. First off, you talked about it a little bit early on, but what does it mean to just be a part of the CFP run with Georgia, and just the energy and the emotion you have of getting back out there when you get to New Orleans?
I mean, it's huge. You know, this is the game that every college player wants to be part of at the end of the year. This is the reason, like, you know, we go through the off-season training and we put all the hard work in to be able to get a shot at the title. And this is, you know, a step along that road. So it's just really a blessing and a, you know, great feeling to be a part of something this special.
Where Gunner's concerned, Oscar Delp told us that he just loves to be with his cows. I'm curious what you know about Gunner's cows and what you can speak to him as a person off the field.
Oh no, man, Gunner's a real quiet person. You know, he's real chill, real laid back. You know, but man, I just love the guy, man. I don't know much about his cows. I'm gonna have to ask him about it. But man, just have nothing but love for Gunner.
Next question from Graham Coffey.
Hey, Trevor. You were a guy who has been pretty vocal about your, you know, transfer process and wanting to come somewhere where you could compete for championships and play in games like this. Just curious, you know, kind of how that decision to come to Georgia feels now, and if that, you know, adds a little extra juice and excitement for you coming into a playoff game.
I mean, definitely. You know, like I said, this is why you come to Georgia, and just being in a position that, you know, to win a national title is huge.
I will switch back into the room. Mark.
So are you a gumbo or jambalaya guy, and any food you want to eat in New Orleans or tell your teammates about?
Gumbo, definitely a gumbo guy, and I have to go by Drago's. Drago's, yeah, I love that place.
Time for one more if we have it in person. All right, Trevor, that's good. Thank you.
All right, y'all have a good one.